Hey everybody, Model Man here. I'm just taking a quick break from painting and I want to talk about the fifth pseudo-annual eBay charity auction. All the stuff here is going 100% to charity. It's on right now. It started 2 days ago, Sunday, August 25th, 2013. Today's Tuesday, the 27th, and it ends the evening, late night of Sunday, September 1st. I tried to get it done in the afternoon so that if you're on the East Coast or even over in Europe, you'd still have some decent hours to look at it, but I didn't finish up here in Pacific time until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, maybe 9 o'clock at night, so it could be midnight for East Coast when the last thing goes off, but it should be around probably 9 o'clock East Coast that everything starts. There's 30-something things here, so many that we're going to have to take a look at several of them, all in a different order, or sorted out or something. Let me take a bunch of stuff off the table and we'll just look at a few at a time. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at these generic boxes. These are all things that have been in my supply bins essentially for a few years now, building up and doing the recent room renovation. It's basically extraneous stuff at this point. So what we've got here is, let's start over here on the bottom. 2 boxes of nothing but stranded wire. It's all bundled up like parallel printer cables, that kind of thing. There's 40 strands to like in a SCSI cable. There's up to 40 strands of wire in there. It's all cut up into really useful lengths. There's 3 or 4 or 5 pounds each for all of these boxes, so shipping unfortunately could be very expensive. The 2 boxes of the wires, then we've got 7 boxes of nothing but US standard power supplies. They're broken up into less than 6 volts and more than 6 volts. So here we've got 3 boxes that are all 6 volts or more, up to 12. The biggest one might be like 15 or 18, but if there is one in there like that, it's only that one. They range from a few hundred milliamps up to several amps, and the same goes for the less than 6 volts. It's really 5.9 volts is where I drew the distinction. There's 4 boxes of those. The lowest is like 1 volt up to 5.9, and I think probably like 100 milliamps up to possibly 5 full amps. I think there might be a 5 volt DC in one of these boxes. They're all random. There's no way to know which is what in each of these. And I had some photos before I boxed them up and lost them. Basically, they're all just standard US plugs of various sizes and form factors. Over here, there's 3 boxes of nothing but Greeblies I've been collecting over the years. All sorts of random plastic, metal, and whatever other kind of materials in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and utility. It's crammed full in all of these boxes. In the bottom one, spare styrene, acrylic, plexiglass, sheets, strips. It's mostly cut strips. So if you need a lot of scrap to do any scratch building, or for that matter, just about anything really, this is a great source for all of that. Box of blister packs. This is mostly light packaging you find at any store. Really cool shapes that I've been collecting over the years, but I just don't have the space for anymore. And up on top of that is a drill doctor tool. Look for it on YouTube. It's the blue body version of it. There's photos of all of this on the eBay pages, generic photos for the wall warts and everything, rather than a photo of each one individually. And next up, let's take a look at some of the kits. Alright, here's everything that's not a car, and you could certainly make an argument about the Mobius Lost in Space Chariot as being a car or a sci-fi subject. let's call it sci-fi since it's a sci-fi TV show. There's this is actually the third or fourth time it's gone into the charity auction, and it's the first time it's actually been bid on, much to my surprise. So it's definitely sold already. There are a couple items that have gotten bids. This was one of them, definitely. Over here, F-14A Tomcat that AMT just released through round 2. A Revell B-25J Mitchell, and the AMT Saturn V rocket and Apollo spacecraft man in space, 5 complete NASA rocket kits. Whew, I think they're 1/200 scale or so. It's really cool, but I'm going to go for bigger ones of each of them in the 172 or 1/144 scale. Over here, it's a package of 172 World War II Marines, 50 pieces, 10 poses, 5 guys in each. There's pictures of that on eBay, and the same for this one. This is a 1-foot tall TIE fighter pilot at, not attention, but at ease. Just standing straight up, nothing exciting. It wasn't a kit, it was some kind of vinyl toy that was made. This will also be the 4th or 5th time that it's been in the charity auction, and no one has gone for that yet. So, next up, let's take a look at the cars. And let's not forget the good old Leif Erikson. This is not the glow-in-the-dark version. It's the standard version. It has the LEDs, it has the lighting kit, it's got all the extra parts. It's got the directions, it's got all the paperwork, it's got the decals, plus it also has the glow-in-the-dark setup as well. All that's in here except for the box. All in relatively perfect shape here. And ready to go. And here is a big bulk of the auction. 10 car kits, 1/16 Super Petty Charger stock car, 3 Stooges delivery van, an old Shelby Cobra from AMT, GT500, the new release of the GT350, Christine, an Opel GT 1/25th scale. I believe this is the yellow plastic. They're offering this in 2 different colors. Same with Christine, that's the red plastic version. Over here we've got the Daytona transport truck, the Chevy Blazer that just came out, the Scooby-Doo pre-painted snap-together mystery machine, and the Tommy Grove The Going Thing. All in 1/25th scale except for the 1/16th Petty Charger. So that's like, what, 32 boxes or so? So it's going to be the biggest one yet. All of the plastic, the power supplies, the wire, everything out of my storage bins basically starts at $1. All the kits start at $10. So, and 100% goes to charity. We got the Blind Cat Foundation, the Make-A-Wish Foundation for Jamie Hood in round 2, and there's also a Los Angeles food bank that some of the money is going to go to as well. I set up the shipping so that it was dependent on per person based on the weight and the size of the package. Some of the prices that I checked out with sample zip codes kind of look high to me. So I'm looking into that. If it turns out that eBay sucks at calculating shipping costs, then I'll be issuing people refunds for the difference of whatever the shipping was, or I'll just be putting that money towards the charities just because I don't want it. So that's pretty much it. Any combined orders, I'll rebox everything so that it goes in one bigger box instead of little ones. Everything, what I used to do was wrap it up in just basically brown shipping paper, and everything went really well until the last one that I did at Christmas last year, and that stuff just got crushed in a few instances, unfortunately, and I do regret that. So from here on out, it's going to be properly shipping boxed, and I also worked in like a $2 fee per to cover the box. There's bubble wrap going to be in everything, and there's going to be a tracking number added, and basically all that comes out to just about $2. I just can't believe how expensive bubble wrap is nowadays, and Each of the boxes goes from 60 to $1, $1.50 each, 60 cents to $1 to $1.50 each. So it's kind of crazy in that regard, but I think it's going to be worth it. So the charity auction is on right now. Go and check it out. Look for, I think it's myworld.ebay.com/modelmantom. That will get you to a main page for me. Go to the items for sale, and that'll give you the complex link. And I'll try and put it here into YouTube if it'll let me actually enter a proper link somewhere. I think maybe in the description I can put an external link, but not in the video. So that is it. Thanks a lot. I'm looking forward to getting rid of a lot of this stuff, if not all of it, really. Well, actually, yeah. I'm looking forward to getting all of this stuff out of here and into your hands. So thanks for watching as always. Model videos are coming up. I'm going to be back at it, hard at work, and let's go from there. Thanks for watching. See ya.